Where do our desires for what we create come from? Where do our dreams for what we want to become come from? These are questions that have fascinated humanity for centuries. As we navigate through life, we often find ourselves driven by an innate desire to make an impact, to leave a mark on the world. But what fuels these aspirations? What propels us forward on this journey of creation and self-discovery? At times, our desires to shape the world around us stem from our deeply rooted ideologies and belief systems. We envision a world that aligns with our values, where justice, equality, and compassion prevail. It is from this place of conviction that we are driven to challenge the status quo, to fight for what we believe in, and to create a better reality for ourselves and others. Our desires to change the world are fueled by a deep sense of purpose and a profound belief in the power of our ideas. On the other hand, our dreams of personal success often revolve around the classic modern story of achievement. We strive for financial abundance, a beautiful home, luxurious cars, and exotic vacations. We seek to leave a legacy that reflects our achievements and accomplishments. These dreams are shaped by societal norms and expectations, as well as our own ambitions and aspirations. We are influenced by the stories of successful individuals who have achieved great wealth and recognition, and we aspire to follow in their footsteps. However, there is something truly transformative that occurs when we create and dream from a place of deep connection and stillness within ourselves. It is in these moments of quiet introspection that we tap into a wellspring of inspiration and creativity. When we silence the noise of the external world and turn our attention inward, we discover a vast reservoir of wisdom and insight. From this place of inner stillness, our desires and dreams take on a new dimension. They become less about external validation and more about personal fulfillment and growth. We realize that true success is not solely defined by material possessions or societal accolades, but by the alignment of our actions with our authentic selves. When we create and dream from this deep place of connection, our desires become infused with purpose and meaning. We are no longer driven by external expectations, but rather by an inner calling to express our unique gifts and talents. Our creations become a reflection of our true selves, and our dreams become a roadmap to self-discovery and self-actualization. So where do our desires for what we create come from? Where do our dreams for what we want to become come from? They originate from the depths of our souls, from the core of our being. They are a manifestation of our innate desire to grow, to evolve, and to make a difference in the world. And when we create and dream from a place of deep connection and stillness within ourselves, we tap into a wellspring of inspiration that has the power to transform not only our own lives but the world around us. The space of emergent interbeing. The space of emergent interbeing is a profound state of being that transcends materialistic desires and connects individuals to a deeper purpose. It is a space where people are rooted in stillness and emanate a genuine sense of inner peace and contentment. Beyond mere claims, this state is palpable and can be felt by those who interact with these individuals. In this space, the pursuit of expensive cars, excessive wealth, and extravagant houses loses its allure. These external symbols of success no longer define one's worth or happiness. Instead, those who are deeply connected to the space of emergent interbeing are driven by a different set of values. Their primary desire is to contribute to others and to be part of something greater than themselves. They are motivated by the innate need to make a positive impact and create beauty in the world. Material possessions become secondary to the fulfillment they derive from acts of kindness, compassion, and service. Thich Nhat Hanh's concept of interbeing resonates deeply with those inhabiting the space of emergent interbeing. They understand that they are not separate entities, but rather interconnected with all beings and the universe itself. This awareness shapes their actions and decisions, guiding them towards choices that promote harmony, unity, and collective well-being. They recognize that their own happiness and fulfillment are intrinsically linked to the happiness and fulfillment of others. Living in the space of emergent interbeing is not a static state but rather an ongoing process of growth and transformation. It requires a continuous cultivation of mindfulness, self-reflection, and compassion. Those who embody this state are constantly evolving, learning, and expanding their capacity to love and serve others. They understand that personal development and spiritual growth are intertwined with the well-being of the larger community. In this space, success is not measured solely by material wealth or external achievements. It is defined by the depth of one's connections, the authenticity of one's relationships, and the positive impact one has on the lives of others. The emergent qualities that arise from this state of being are not driven by ego or self-interest, but by a genuine desire to uplift and inspire those around them. The space of emergent interbeing is a reminder that true fulfillment and happiness lie not in the accumulation of possessions, but in the connections we forge and the contributions we make. It invites us to shift our focus from the pursuit of external validation to the cultivation of inner peace and meaningful connections. By embracing this space, we can tap into our inherent potential to create a more compassionate, harmonious, and beautiful world for all beings. The space ignites evolution. In the depths of our souls, we find a space that ignites the flame of evolution. It is a space where we anchor ourselves, where we connect to the essence of who we are and what we can become. As we delve deeper into this healthy place, we begin to realize that the world we have designed, the world in which we live, is not aligned with the potential that lies within us. The way we have defined our purpose and our actions in this world does not fully embrace the power of connection. Yes, we can navigate through life and accomplish great things within the current framework of our society. There is no denying that. But when we truly connect to the stillness and regulation within ourselves, we start to see the flaws in our social design. It's not about condemning the world or feeling helpless in the face of its imperfections. On the contrary, it's about recognizing that if we had all been in this connected space when shaping our society, we would have created something far more harmonious and fulfilling. Evolution is a natural progression, a continuous journey of growth and improvement. It is not a condemnation of our past or a rejection of our present. It is a call to embrace the power of connection and to reshape our world accordingly. When we tap into this deep space within ourselves, we awaken to the infinite possibilities that lie before us. We realize that we have the capacity to create a society that nurtures and supports the flourishing of every individual. Imagine a world where the pursuit of success is not driven by competition and comparison, but by collaboration and compassion. A world where the well-being of one is intimately connected to the well-being of all. In this space of evolution, we understand that true progress is not measured solely by material wealth, but by the richness of our relationships, the depth of our empathy, and the impact we have on the lives of others. The journey towards this evolved society begins within each of us. It starts with a shift in mindset, a recognition that we are all interconnected, and that our actions ripple through the fabric of humanity. It requires us to let go of the ego-driven pursuit of individual success and embrace a collective vision of growth and harmony. It demands that we cultivate the courage to challenge the status quo and to envision new possibilities. As we embark on this journey, let us remember that evolution is not a destination, but a continuous process. It requires patience, resilience, and a willingness to learn from both our successes and our failures. It asks us to be open to change, to adapt our beliefs and behaviors in light of new insights and understanding. It invites us to be active participants in the co-creation of a better world. So let us anchor ourselves in this healthy space of connection and ignite the flame of evolution. Let us dare to dream of a society where love, compassion, and cooperation are the guiding principles. And let us take inspired action to bring forth this vision into reality. For in the space of evolution, we have the power to shape our world and to create a future that is truly worthy of our potential. As above, so below. As inside, out. As we delve deeper into the concept of as above, so below, we begin to understand that our external reality is a reflection of our internal state. Just as the universe operates in a harmonious balance, so too do our thoughts, emotions, and actions shape the world around us. When we build a collective understanding and embrace the idea of experiencing this place, a profound transformation takes place. It is through this transformative journey that we pave the way for a peaceful transition towards a better social design. While the path may not be clear, we hold on to the belief that as we become more connected, resilient, and healthier, a greater sense of agency will arise within us. Some may argue that it is impossible to achieve change peacefully when those in power are resistant to relinquishing their hold on society's levers. However, deep within us lies a trust in the power of our inner state. It is this trust that propels us forward, guiding us to take emergent action towards a brighter future. In this pursuit, we do not become passive observers of the world. We do not force our agenda onto others. Instead, we acknowledge the challenges and ills of the present, allowing ourselves to feel and express the emotions that arise. Through this process, we tap into our innate creativity and channel it towards emergent action that aligns with our beautiful inner state. As we navigate this journey, we understand that the path towards positive change is not without its obstacles. However, we choose not to be weighed down by the strife and struggles that may come our way. Instead, we remain steadfast in our commitment to creating a world that mirrors the peace, love, and harmony within ourselves. It is through our collective efforts that we can bring about a profound shift in society. By embodying the principles of as above, so below, and recognizing the interconnectedness of all things, we become catalysts for transformation. Each step we take towards personal growth and self-awareness ripples outwards, influencing the world around us. The greatest impact comes from our collective actions, as we strive to create a better world. It is true that we cannot predict the exact outcome of our efforts, nor can we envision the precise shape of the transition we are undergoing. The traditional notion of linear progress, where the powerful are defeated through force, may no longer hold true. We must embrace a new approach, one that transcends the need for conflict and violence. Some may argue that we should fight, that we must use every weapon at our disposal to combat the forces that oppose us. They believe that without such aggression, we will become passive and ultimately lose the battle. While this perspective is valid, I have always felt that there must be another way. I have witnessed countless individuals suffer as they clung to this path of confrontation. I propose an alternative path, one rooted in compassion, understanding, and collaboration. Instead of engaging in a never-ending cycle of hostility, we can choose to build bridges and seek common ground. By doing so, we can create a ripple effect of positive change that extends far beyond our immediate actions. The greatest impact comes from our ability to inspire others and ignite a spark within them. It is through our words, our actions, and our unwavering belief in the power of humanity that we can truly make a difference. We must tap into the depths of our own potential and encourage others to do the same. As we embark on this journey, let us remember that change begins within ourselves. We must cultivate a mindset of growth and self-improvement, constantly seeking knowledge and wisdom. By becoming the best versions of ourselves, we can serve as beacons of hope and inspiration for those around us. Furthermore, we must recognize the interconnectedness of all beings and the environment we inhabit. Our actions have far-reaching consequences, and it is our responsibility to ensure that they are positive and sustainable. By embracing a mindset of stewardship, we can create a legacy that future generations will be proud to inherit. The greatest impact comes from our ability to adapt and evolve. We must be open to new ideas, willing to challenge our own beliefs, and ready to embrace change. It is through this process of growth that we can unlock our full potential and create a lasting impact on the world. In conclusion, the greatest impact comes from our collective efforts to create a world filled with love, compassion, and understanding. It is through our commitment to these values that we can transcend the need for violence and conflict. Let us strive to be the change we wish to see in the world, and in doing so, inspire others to join us on this transformative journey. Together, we can create a future that is brighter and more beautiful than we can possibly imagine. The greatest impact I have ever made and the most lives I have ever touched came from a place of feeling incredible. It was a deep connection to something greater than myself that allowed me to make a difference in the world. I trusted that there was a purpose for my existence and that by following my instincts, something remarkable would unfold. I didn't rely solely on willpower or wishful thinking to build the largest consciousness and media brand of its time. Instead, I embraced a sense of freedom within myself and allowed each moment to guide me. It was through this surrender to the present moment that I was able to create something truly extraordinary. Of course, there were challenges along the way. After 10 years, our brand was forcibly shut down and the attention it once garnered dwindled. Some might argue that this was a loss, but I choose to see it differently. Our censorship became an integral part of the story, a catalyst for a deeper awakening. The shutting down of my voice and the silencing of others around us has sparked a new level of consciousness. It has ignited a fire within me to continue speaking out, to fight for freedom of expression, and to inspire others to do the same. The adversity we faced only fueled our determination to make an even greater impact. In the face of adversity, I have learned that true strength lies in our ability to adapt and evolve. It is through these challenges that we discover our resilience and uncover new depths of our potential. The setback we experienced was not a defeat, but rather a stepping stone to something greater. I am reminded of the quote, "What defines us is how well we rise after falling." And so, I rise. I rise with a renewed sense of purpose and a burning desire to make a difference. I am no longer confined by the limitations of the past, but rather empowered by the lessons learned. The impact I have made and the lives I have touched may have been altered by external circumstances, but the essence of my mission remains unchanged. It is a mission rooted in empowerment, inspiration, and the belief that we all have the power to create positive change. As I reflect on my journey, I am reminded that the greatest impact often comes from a place of vulnerability. It is when we are willing to be open, to share our stories, and to connect with others on a deeper level that true transformation occurs. So I continue to embrace the unknown, to trust in the unfolding of life's journey, and to use my voice to inspire others. The setbacks and challenges I have faced have only fueled my determination to make a lasting impact. And as I move forward, I do so with a renewed sense of purpose and an unwavering belief in the power of the human spirit. In conclusion, the greatest impact I have ever made and the lives I have touched have come from a place of incredible feeling. It is through trust, connection, and a willingness to embrace the unknown that I have been able to create something meaningful. And though my journey may have taken unexpected turns, I remain steadfast in my commitment to inspire and empower others. We can view the triumph of the elite in silencing and censoring us as a catalyst for collective evolution. When we step back and adopt a non-dualistic perspective, we witness a growing number of individuals awakening to the realization that something is amiss in the world, prompting deep introspection. This period of pause and reflection is paving the way for transformative choices. It is crucial to delve beyond the surface of our external reality and explore the depths of our inner selves. Although we may stumble into negative spirals along this transformative journey, the overall trajectory is still moving forward. As I have emphasized for an extended period, a vital step in this process is navigating how we anchor joy, resilience, and profound self-regulation into our lives. By doing so, we create a fertile space within ourselves from which something truly beautiful can naturally emerge. This is our responsibility. This is what lies ahead. It is not about seeking the next battle to conquer or forcibly imposing our agenda upon the world. Instead, it is about cultivating an inner sanctuary of strength and authenticity. It is about embodying the qualities that will enable us to navigate this turbulent era with grace and compassion. In this collective evolution, we are witnessing a profound shift in consciousness. More and more individuals are awakening to the interconnectedness of all beings and the importance of unity. The walls that once divided us are crumbling, and a sense of global interconnectedness is taking root. As we embark on this journey, it is essential to remember that change begins within. We cannot expect the world to transform if we do not first transform ourselves. By embracing personal growth and self-reflection, we become beacons of light amidst the darkness, inspiring others to embark on their own transformative paths. This is not a time for despair or resignation. It is a time for hope and empowerment. Each of us possesses the power to shape the world we inhabit, starting with our own thoughts, actions, and intentions. By infusing our lives with love, compassion, and authenticity, we contribute to the collective evolution of humanity. Let us not be disheartened by the challenges that lie ahead. Instead, Let us embrace them as opportunities for growth and transformation. Together, we can create a world that is more just, compassionate, and harmonious. It begins with each of us, taking small steps towards personal evolution and inspiring others to do the same. So let us not be consumed by the desire to fight or conquer. Instead, let us focus on nurturing the seeds of love, understanding, and unity within ourselves and in the world. By doing so, we pave the way for a future that is not only brighter but also more aligned with the highest potential of humanity.